What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the AM, guys. Welcome back to 5 Minute Rants. I'm your host, Michael Abernathy, and welcome back to the show predicated on the journey of life and business. Hey guys, real quick before we get started, if you know somebody that the show would improve their life, like if they're trying to start a business, or if they are trying to improve their life, get a better job, put more food on the table, or pay off debt, any of those things, would you share this show with them and help change their life? I appreciate it. Well, guys, real quick, just to get into this, I've talked yesterday about how most decisions and problems that we face every day are multifaceted. They're multidimensional. They're not just straightforward. Let me just get this one answer, this one simple little thing, take care of this one-sided thing, and then that's it, right? And so the other side of this is I want to talk about different types of decisions and how when you're making decisions, it's normally based off of three things: what I don't want to happen, what I do want to happen, and I'm not thinking at all. So normally when we make decisions, it's one of those three sides. We go through different things. Sometimes the decision where I'm not thinking at all is just simple because we're unconsciously good and we know what we're doing and haven't really thought through stuff. But it's like, cool, I know what I'm eating. I've been eating healthy long enough to where it's like I'm not having to think about, I can't eat this, can't eat that. I just know. So for the decisions that I do want, though, one of the best ones to make is a decision based on freedom. And this is what I mean. You're making a decision in life that frees you and removes you from problems or removes you from certain situations in life that are holding you back. For instance, Andrew and I, when we've been in business, one of the things that we've done has been to continually make decisions that free us from production constraints. So in other words, we're not just tied down in production. We're not tied down at bottlenecks, right? We're making decisions based on freedom of the flow of work and production within the company. So we're constantly looking and constantly trying to find the constraints and the things that hurt us in business to free us. This is, by the way, how processes should be made for teams. Processes should bring freedom to people. They should allow your team to be free to make decisions that they need to make, and then also not burden them with things that they don't need to think about. But going back to the decisions, this is how life is, right? For instance, going into money is like, man, I'm going to make the decision to be free from debt and to be free from what I owe people and not to be tied to them through debt, right? Depending on where you're at. That's an example of that. I'm going to be free from food and from heavy weight and things like this and being unhealthy and free myself from that and start moving towards health. And so that's a freedom-based decision. I want to be financially free in life. How do I do that? I want to be free and not to be tied down, through jobs or through work. I want freedom of my time back. How do I do that? And then you're making decisions based on freedom. Freedom oftentimes is an outcome that most people want. We just don't know we want it. I wanted freedom growing up. I didn't know that that's what I wanted. I wanted freedom of time. I didn't come into that, I guess you could say, revelation or that epiphany until much later in life. Much later, where I was working a job and I learned a ton at the job. It was hard. I think it was one of the worst jobs I've ever had. But normally that's how life works, is you do the hardest things you've ever done or the worst things that you've ever done and experience this stuff. And it actually is the best thing for you. Right? So going back to that is like sitting at my job, I was like, I want freedom of my time. I want to build and create things, and I want to have freedom, and I want my time back, and I want to have my life back. Like I thought those things. And I'm just bringing this up because as you're making decisions in the company, you need to find where the company's constricted, where you don't have the freedom you need to in order to move forward. And it's interesting because the Latin root for decision means to cut off. And so what's happening is you're cutting off all the things that are weighing the company down, weighing production down, weighing your professional life down. You're removing the things that are unnecessarily holding you back, right? And I'm not saying that it's just like, hey, I'm going to make all my life's decisions based on me getting freedom and all this stuff and everybody else gets screwed in the process. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that there's a lot of decisions that are made and that we want to make based out of freedom. And it's important for you to know and me to know what those decisions are and to be conscious of those decisions so I know what I'm actually doing and how to move forward and how to actually make those decisions to get the outcome I want. Anyways, that's it, guys. I'm out of time, so I'll catch you later. Peace.